Hello everybody, this is Frostkeeper. Now that the Catbot avatar is out, after I go through and show off all the different features of it. So if you open up the expressions menu and go into the expressions, you have three different options. The first is the help menu. This will show you all the different hand gestures for both your right and your left hand. The left hand controls the eyes while the right hand controls the mouth. The right hand will also control the ears, so if you do, like say for example, the rock and roll, the ears start flopping a lot. And the left hand will control the tail. So like for example, if you do peace with the tail, start swooshing around on the tail. And on the back of this menu is a list of all different colors and what versions they go with. So when you get to the colors section, you can turn on these different colors, and the particular color will show up depending on what version you've uploaded. You just turn the help on off using this little button here. Under customize is where the bulk of the stuff is. For head, you can turn off the hair, the teeth, and the whiskers. For the body, you can put on a chest. It's not very large, but it's there. You can turn on digigrade. For some of the versions, the optimized versions may also have a second digigrade on here that'll make this part in here a little bit shorter. But on this version where it's text, it doesn't have that. And you also have, you can turn off the plug, you can turn off the tail, you can turn off idle animations, so the animations will just stop. You can also turn off dynamics, which will make it where it's just rigid. For request, you don't have the dynamics, that's not in there. That's the big difference. And then the color, this is where you change the color. So right now I have on all of them, and it gives me a rainbow effect, RGB for key colors. And here you can choose what colors you want on. The combination is in that help menu. So if I go to help and look at the back, I can from here to say, oh, I want the trans colors, I can just turn on red, or if I want E621, I could turn on blue. And then if we go back to accessories, this controls the watch, the color, and the sign. So for the watch, you can hide it or show it. When you turn off go, it'll stop the watch. And then here you can adjust the time by going into the seconds, the minute, or the hour. And then say you just want to set it to, let's see what it do, 15 seconds in. You can set everything accordingly. And now if I just want to start, I hit go again, and it'll start counting up. And this is globally synced, so as it's counting up, it will affect the values in here, like the seconds. If I go to the 20s, you can see it's skipping around. It's using a VRChat driver and the animator to do that. So that's for the watch. The color has, by default, it usually has the animation turned on, so that's just a link to the Gumroad page. If you want, you can remove that. Just preferably keep the watermark that's inside the chest. There is a watermark inside the chest, but you can't see it yourself. It's really tiny. It's turned off locally, but other people can see it. That way, if your vision clips in your chest for whatever reason, like you're laying down in full body, it won't bother you. You can also hide the collar. When you have the animation turned off for the collar, it'll say what the name is for the color version you have on. So if I change the version here to say, you know what, let's see, yeah, it's wood version, I'll say wood. Or if I do, let's see, what's another good one? Oh yeah, unas anas, it'll do memento. Say you can, I'll show the name of it there on the collar. And the last one's the sign. For the sign, you can, there's options to turn it on and off so you can see it. Inspect and present just changes the direction it's facing so you can show it. And then for the symbols, you can in real time change the symbols to anything you want. So it's all the alphabet, upper and lowercase, and most everything on the keyboard. So here I can just say A or something. You can change, there's 10 different characters, so you can customize out however you want. Thing to note is though, the accessories are only on the advanced and the complete version. And when it comes to the advanced and complete, there'll be two different versions in the scene. There'll be the optimized and the text version. It's just a little underscore, then I'll have text or optimized. The text has this sign and the color text. The optimized doesn't. The optimized just doesn't have it to help improve CPU time. So if you're not using these features and you don't want an animator that has 1,000 different animations for all these different characters in the sign slowing you down at all, then you can just upload the optimized version. For my computer, it's barely noticeable in most worlds, but if you're in a really packed world or your computer's struggling, you may want to use the optimized version. So that's a revised up rundown of all the features. If you have any questions, just find me at frostkittypaw at Twitter, or frostkittypaw at gmail.com as well. So yeah, thank you for watching.